Good news and bad news. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. Man, today I'm going to talk about two moves that took place. One, you have wide receiver Keyshawn Boutte returning to LSU for his senior year in a very surprising move. And also, you have very, very popular wide receiver Jack Bech entering the transfer portal. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. I'm highly at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden player on Xbox One, I'll have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Man, yeah, man. LSU, receiver Keyshawn Boutte has decided to return for his senior year, yo. Very surprising. I didn't see it coming. It's not typical of guys in that situation. They usually go. You could think back to the you know, Jeffersons and Chase and Ruben Randall and Terrence Marshall and all these, really, really high profile wide receivers, they usually leave after the junior year, yo. Not to mention Kayshawn coming in was a preseason first team All American, and was a consensus, you know, mock draft first round draft pick. And, honestly, he didn't have a great year this year. Like, he didn't have nearly the production that everybody expected them to have, and I'm sure what he expected from himself. So at times it looked like he had bad body language. At times it looked like he was confused between should I stay and try to shoot for something, or should I, you know, sit out right now and get ready for this NFL draft. And he grinded it through. He grinded it through all the way to the end, to the fact that he's even saying he's coming back for his senior year. We could speculate a lot of reasons why. Is it because his stock has dropped since last year? If he would have went into the draft last season as opposed to this year, he would have gotten drafted higher last year than this season. Um, you know, just a lot of other different factors. Personal life. I know he has a kid. I know he's big on the degree. Is all that factor into this decision as well? But nevertheless, man, to get a guy that was projected to be a mid to late first round pick come back to your team, it speaks volumes of Brian Kelly for one. To have good leadership on his team, because there were games like the Florida game where Keyshawn was the one addressing the team, in the locker room. Whereas under previous regimes, we had guys in this situation leaving. Matter of fact, you had more people leaving before they was ready to leave, ultimately. So, we got that going on, man. And just a very explosive receiver, and I feel like him coming back next year now, with you would think better quarterback play from the jump. You could see a similar season to his freshman year for Keyshawn Boutte, and it's good to know he's all in now. He really wants to put good film out there and go for a national championship. And hearing that as a Tiger fan, that makes me ecstatic. Though I do wish nothing but good health to him and to everybody out there. And Miss Sharon, uh, you know, the lady told me about her thing was, she told me that you know a lot of it had to do with his kid. She felt like a lot of it had to do with his kid. Since the kid is so young, she want to make sure he want to make sure that the life is set up as well. Whether it's football related, personal related, I'm just glad he's back, and I feel like he'll have a big year next year. Also, man, Jack Bech, yo, popular LSU wide receiver, is entering the transfer portal. Oh man, it's tough, man. It's tough because Jack Best is a very likable guy, hard nosed kid, young man, and just plays the game physically. And for him, you gotta feel so bad because his freshman year, Jack Best was big time for LSU as a true freshman. Making big. He caught the first pass of any LSU receiver of the season last year in UCLA. Made big plays, had the big acrobatic touchdown against Arkansas, had other acrobatic touchdowns, caught a touchdown against Bam on the road, was a fan favorite. He was a hybrid between, is he a wide receiver, is he a tight end? And he had mismatched nightmares out there. But the thing is, now it's a new coaching regime. They don't have all the same philosophies that the previous coaching staff had. You know, and LSU is just stacked at that position. They're just stacked at the wide receiver position. And when you add all those factors in, Betts was kind of the odd man out. He did battle injuries early in camp and all that, and had the muff punt issue. But with all that being said, man, still a very, very talented receiver. It's gonna suck not having him in purple and gold, but I understand that you got to do what's best for you and for your family. But shout out to both those young men, and I hope them to have great future success in whatever they decide to do, man. But especially for Best, wish him well, and Kid Shine, excited to see him back, yo, and motivated. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm gonna have LSU, NCAA, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.